we're playing Mirror's Edge back, but I like this. Granted, you don't get to use the guns anymore, but this game, as soon as this thing loads, we can get started. As you can see, they've made a top-notch, look at that. Look, she looks real. Come on, people. Let's go ahead and give you this. So we're gonna have to, hold on. Okay, so let's start a new game because I'm a little rusty on the game. But anyway, while we play the game, I got a few announcements. So listen closely, and you may actually find what I have to say interesting. Now me, I've always been a veteran role player. I love role playing online. I love role playing in real life. And if I had the chance, I'd LARP too. I would. Now I'm not very nerdy, but I do enjoy the very classic fantasy and sci-fi. And most apocalyptic stuff. Anyway, as you can probably tell about me, I'm also a furry. And, I know this is going to be shocking down to your very cores, but I'm also a brony. And I also have a knack for using other things besides that, contrary to my writing. What I'm trying to say is, in a few days, I'm hoping I can start doing some campaigns verbally. It's not text-based. It's not something you have to write down. It's gonna be GM. Hold on. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. It's gonna be GM, aka me, with the player, 1 to however many in a group, and I'm going to be leading the players on a player-based story. Everything you do has a reaction, stuff like that. I'll give more information on it later. I just wanted to go ahead and let you all know that I'm doing multiple types of campaigns, and they're all different, never the same story. Anyone who wants to do the campaign, you can contact me on my PSN, which will probably be in the link below or on the video. Now, if you want to do these, make sure you message me, PM me, private message, of course, on the PlayStation. If you can't, because you don't have a PlayStation, well, sorry, until I find a way to do them more widely spread, then I will. But till then, I'm going to have to use the PS4 to do them. You don't have to have a headset to do it, but I would advise if you do, that'd be wonderful. But you don't have to have one. It can be text-based. Now, when I say it's all types of campaigns, I mean anything from furry to MLP to regular humans, and everything from sci-fi to apocalyptic to fantasy, and more, far more. All different, never the same story. You can go from one RP to the next and you'll never find an actual, I mean, some things might be a little bit similar, but you'll never find the actual story being the same. Unlike Dungeons and Dragons or P&P, which is something else, I forget what the acronym was for, or other things like that, they do not have that same feel, and they're not that long to set up. Of course, you will still have to do a character creation thing, but it's interactive, and it can be set up but way before the game even starts, so you have time to get used to what your character can do and stuff. Don't worry, I also have a backstory setting, so if you want to go through your backstory and get a handle on what your character can do, kind of a tutorial type thing, I offer that as well. Though you don't have to, I recommend it. Also, you will have to, if you're in a group, you will have to do a thing where I do one-on-one till you all get to the same place. Now, hearing all this, I know probably a lot of you have questions and stuff like that, Please leave your questions in the comments below, and anyone coming to the broadcast that is new, please leave your messages on the comments to the side here, of course. Anyway, what was it? Okay, so besides that, let's go ahead and say some things I need to go ahead and get off my chest. Like I've been trying to tell you all in the past, that I do have a Wattpad, and I do write. I love to use my imagination and creativity, and I'm told I have a lot of it. I also am a good writer, I have to admit. I'm not going to brag, but I am good. I'm not going to say I'm the greatest, I'm not going to say I'm the best, but I do have talent. I'm also an actor. I love doing voices, and that's why when we do the campaign, I'll be narrating it. I'll be giving you all NPCs' voices and stuff like that. It's going to be fun, it's going to be hilarious, it's going to be awesome. Hopefully all of you will join, hopefully some of you will join at least. And I do single players as well, where it's like one person in the group. And it does range in difficulty depending on how many people you have, because the more people you have, the easier it is to play. But if you have a single player and no one else is coming into the group, I get more involved in the story. I use some of my own OCs to get involved and help out the player, because a lot of the things I have in these stories, a lot of the events that take place are in fact quite challenging, and sometimes you just need a little bit of help. Though I do wish, if you do come onto the campaigns, I require my players to at least have an open mind and can use their creativity, their smarts, and just common knowledge to do what they would do. Now, like D&D and stuff like that, I do have a system set up, so you do have to have a thing like chaotic neutral, stuff like that, so I know how to treat your player to whatever the surroundings may be. Because, like I said, this is a player-driven thing. I may come up with a basic storyline, but everything you do has a butterfly effect. Anyone who's played Until Dawn knows exactly what I mean. Now, whether or not this is a PnP or a D&D type feel to it, or maybe a furry one, it's all going to be different. Every story is different, every campaign is different, depending on what you want. I will tailor it to best to what you want, and I will give you an all-new story. Other than that, player only thing they have to do is enjoy themselves and actually get involved with it. Now, I know a lot of you are probably saying, okay, I can do this, and it's all only going to be a one-time thing. No. When I say campaign, I mean a literal campaign. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of time, it's going to be a full story, but it's not going to take a lot of time out of your day. I have a very flexible schedule, and I do not have any time-specific thing set up for these things. I'm not going to go ahead and tell you I have the whole thing worked out yet. I do need a few days to set up a lot of stuff, and I'm probably going to wait to start setting it up when I finally get people who want to do it. But until then, I've got most of it figured out. I just need to put a few things in, just in case I get other people who want to join. Also, anyone in the broadcast there, if you want to do this or you have questions, go ahead and tell me. I'm fine with that. But remember, you have to. It's required that you have a PS4, otherwise I cannot do it until I find a way to broadcast or to do them live in another way with other people. Until then, we cannot do it. Anyway, back to the moment at hand. Before we start the game again, I do enjoy, how you say, messing with my players. Just because it's a story-driven line doesn't mean the GM does not have power. I heard one of my favorite GMs ever, he's a best friend of mine, I won't say his name for privacy purposes, but he's an awesome guy, and he was the first GM I actually liked, because he made it fun, and he did voices, and he was hilarious, and I met him in school, wonderful guy. He basically showed me that not only can D&D base stuff be absolutely fun, but he showed me how to start it off different. Start it without going through a whole process, and he made character creation faster. I've taken some of his ideas and made them mine, my own stuff. But I've given him, I will say that some of the stuff that he gave me, I will still use, of course. Like messing with the characters and creating some of the most ludicrous stuff you'll ever see. Stuff like that. I do also use cliches. So if anyone has a problem with that, sorry. I use cliches, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I use them. But that's because they're cliche, because they're classics. And if you don't use the classics, they can't be classics. Ah, bit my tongue. Anyway. There. Where was I? Okay, so. Anyway, if you're interested, make sure to PM me. If you're watching this video after I'm done broadcasting, PM me to my PSN. Make sure to private message me on the PS4. But if you have questions or you have comments about what I just said and all that stuff, and you want to ask me more about it, make sure to comment below. But if you come into the broadcast during the playthrough and stuff, make sure you ask me the questions on the side here and don't wait till after the video. But like I said, if you're watching this after I'm done broadcasting, make sure to click that like button and subscribe if you like the video. And also make sure that you watch all the way through for all this information. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and give you one last thing, and then we're going to start. On Wattpad, I have a story out right now. It's called The Ghost. Go ahead and read it. There's 2 seasons out right now. I'm working on season 2 to finish it. And a lot of the stuff I do, I don't have time to write all the time, which saddens me. But I'm trying to do a lot of stuff all at once. Oh, by the way, every campaign is free. You never have to pay for a single thing. I don't want to do that to people. I want to make it fun. I want to make it so they can do it and not feel like they have to owe me or anything like that, because that's not fair. That's not fun. I've seen people have to pay to enter a campaign, and I'm like, why? Why would you do that? Also, every campaign you do, you can join multiple campaigns. I can do multiple campaigns. One thing I ask is that if you do a full character thing, or you want help creating a character, I don't have any limits to what you can be except for a few, because I don't want it to be OP. I don't want it to be stuff like that. But I consider things OP differently than most people. So there's not many rules to the game, but there are a few that I'll go over once you join it. Now, make sure you send me in the PM on my thing if you have on my PSN if you have interest in it or you want to do it. Make sure you send me a PM on there. But otherwise, like I said, make sure you only send me a PM on my PSN, which is down below or on the video. And check me out over there and send me a message saying you want to do it and what kind of thing you want to do. And remember, I cater to bronies, ponies, and I also cater to a lot of different kinds of people. The character creation is widely acceptable. Pretty much almost every kind of thing you want to do. I also cater to furries and also cater to regular people. Everything is there. I always make sure it's fun and interactive and player driven. Like every choice you have will always be your choice. But do remember, we also, like every other roleplay, you do have a health bar and stuff like that. So you gotta watch out for what you do, because sometimes insta-death is possible. Though, unlike most D&Ds or anything like that with a roleplay, I am a fair one. But if you do something that's completely idiotic, I'll try and help you out the best I can. Anyway. So, without further ado, here's the last little bit I need to tell you, and then we'll get started on the gameplay. Remember, and I'm just going over this to make sure you all remember. Comment below or on the video if you're watching, you come onto the broadcast and you're watching this, comment on the section on the side if you have any questions. Or comment below if you're watching this video after I'm done broadcasting. Comment then and tell me what you think. Like if you have questions or stuff down there. If you want to do it or you're interested in doing it, and I mean any of them, like furry, pony, whatever, and go ahead and message me on my PSN only. Do not inform me in the comments. Do not inform me on the broadcast. Well, okay, actually, inform me on the broadcast, but make sure you message me on my PSN. PS4s are required. Nothing else will be accepted. If you're watching this video after and you are interested, make sure you PM me on my PSN only. Only in the comments will I accept questions. If you want to comment about the video and stuff like that, go ahead. I would ask you kindly and also very seriously that you keep away from hater stuff, because I don't deal with that shit. I don't. It's just not right. It's not right for people to do that to other people. And if you start any kind of shit like that on my thing, I'm gonna just give you back what you're given, okay? I'm gonna start something with you, and you're gonna wish you had never been born by the time I'm done with you. Alright, that's not a threat, that's a promise. Now that we got that out of the way, make sure, comment only if you have questions, or if you're watching the broadcast, make sure to comment there, or tell me if you're interested only on the broadcast. If you're watching after I'm done broadcasting, only comment below if you have questions. Otherwise, send me a PM on my PS4. If you don't have a PS4 and you're watching this video, I promise you all, one day I'm going to find a way to do it without having to resort to the PS4. I know everybody doesn't have the updated systems, or you're watching this and you have a Xbox One or something like that. I'm sorry if you can't get on to the PS4 and PM me and stuff like that. But otherwise, leave questions down below about anything. All questions are questions that I will accept. Heck, I'll even accept questions about me, about what kind of stuff I'll have in the RPs and stuff like that. If you're interested in joining, though, or you have the slightest inkling of what you want to do, then PM me on the PSN, on PS4, not down below. Just want to make sure you all understand that. Not because I don't think you do understand it, but make sure you understand it, because sometimes people don't hear me very well. Because I will say this, I do talk extremely fast, and sometimes I mumble a bit and mix up my words. So, one more time, just to be sure. If you're interested or you want to do it, PM me on my PS4 PSN, which is grim-nickrosalie. That's grim, Grim dash Nick Rosalie. That's all together. NickRosalie. I think. Sorry. Let me respell that. Grim-nickrosalie. All together. Of course, granted, it's actually grim-nickrosalie. All together. All together. No caps. Grim dash NickRosalie. Grim-nickrosalie. Now, I know some of those words are misspelled. Either way, that's my PSN. Only message me there if you want to do it, or you're interested in doing it and want more information. Otherwise, have questions, comment below on the video. If you come into the broadcast, though, make sure you ask me there, or if you're interested in and you want to do it on the broadcast and you're watching the broadcast, make sure you comment on the broadcast and tell me that. Otherwise, make sure to comment with questions down below, or PM me if you want to do it on my PSN. PSN is PlayStation Network account, by the way, as at what I just told you. Now that we got that out of the way and no more things, let's get back to the game and have some actual fun. And hopefully some more people will join the broadcast once I get started. Here we go.
But Noah can't know.
You owe me a lot of script.
Yes, because when you're in a dystopian core, clearly signaling that he's the dictator. Yes, he's a dictator.
Wait your turn, employee.
Do it! Over here! Don't get on that bus. Follow me.
Over where, you mysterious voice? Oh, over here.
I'm Icarus. Noah sent me.
You could be anyone.
Well, you'll just have to trust me. Here, take this. I want to get off the streets.
A beat link? But
Put it on. We need to get you connected and calibrated. I know Noah's eager to talk to you.
One second. This'll help. Yes, because Icarus is paying so much attention to what I'm saying. Now, in case you're wondering, like most YouTubers, there we go. Classic bad boy syndrome going on right here.
They know you're here. Time to get off the ground.
Oh, by the way, I'll be broadcasting again tonight. Oh, I see. Like I said, I'm a bit rusty, so don't hold it against me. Hey viewer, welcome to my channel. I'm Alexander Wolfsburg. How you doing? As you can see, I'm playing Mirror's Edge Catalyst. If you...
Okay, I made it inside.
It's too bad you left. In case you're just glitching out, though, welcome to the channel. However, if the person that was just watching is still catching up on the video, I understand. I had a lot to say, and if you show up later on, that's wonderful. Just put your name below in the comments and tell me how you're feeling. Anyway, let's have some fun with parkour. Dystopian future, here I come. Ah! No thank you. Creepy jets are all I can handle. Oh, things have changed? I did not notice. Oh yes, because everyone who works for these people apparently is evil. And of course we need a cutscene. Skipping. I guarantee you a lot of people who are gangsters wish they could do this, getting away from the police so easy. Too bad they don't live in the dystopian society, because, you know, we don't want them here. Where to? Just in here. Ow. Follow the red me. Yay! Yeah, I'm guessing that's a bad thing. I love how you have like one speed. Jog. Ow. I know that doesn't hurt, but you think it would. Your mind says, ow. Even though you cannot feel it. That's because they hate your guts and they don't want you to run away. Because you're theirs. Duh. Oh yeah, that's what they always say. You know, the first time I played this, I don't think he actually complimented me at that part, but...
Oh, at least you got here before dawn.
I hate that guy. Oops. There we go. Ironically, they're going to have me do the exact same thing later on. Oh, by the way, warning, spoilers. If you have not played this game, probably shouldn't watch me do it. Because I'm going from beginning to end, even if it takes me all night. I need to remember how to brace myself. I'm guessing the person who was watching us is not watching anymore, so that's kind of sad. It makes me want to cry inside. Yada 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 yada. Who fucking who? Anyway. Oh, but warning, language. An intense not caring about other people. No, that one's a lie. Sorry. Oh yes, because you must make the distinction between people who you can actually kill and people who you killed as holograms. Because clearly, when someone made those holograms, they weren't thinking about real people. They were about as real as you can be.
I'm inside.
Oh, that worked. Okay.
Yeah. Here goes.
I'm gonna guess it's a human being. Whee! Sorry. I'm a little bit psychopathic sometimes. You must forgive me. And good night. I said good night. Yes, you might want to, I mean, if you think about it, These people... I mean, if you think about it, these people are so bad at their job that one tiny kick means the end of the world to their life. Ow, damn. Alright, as you can see, I'm not exactly as good as I was, although I was awesome. I guess it's what happens when you don't play the game continuously. This ought to end badly. Yeah, as you can tell, he's not the guys who are so flimsy that when I knock them into a sack of flour... Yeah! Whee! Ow. I'm hoping more people will join the broadcast and watch the full thing later on. Or if they haven't joined it, they'll watch the video. Oh yes, because the main character can be killed so easily. Stupid idiot. And I have the brilliant idea of going the exact same way I did last time, because there's no way he's waiting for me just in case I did not die. Now you tell me. No. After a little girl can kick their butts because they have such flimsy armor? Why am I surprised? That hurt. That hurt me on the inside. I had to do that because I just could not handle it. Alright, well, this is the end for this video because I can probably tell you that a lot of people are not going to watch about 33 minutes, 50 seconds of video. So, see you all next time. My name is Alexander Wolfsburg. Out. Do-de-do, dum-dum.